Hope that everyone enjoys. And let's play. We're going to do the museum events today. Kind of behind, I know. Uh, whew. Okay, let's go. As you can see, I'm always around here. I've been doing a lot of the simulated universe. I'm grinding.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Okay, we have Ella.
Oh, now, don't get your clothes wet.
Hey, it's you! I didn't expect to see you here in the administrative district. How have you been lately?
Hey Jane, nice to see you here. That's good. How about you? Things could be better. Real life things could be better. On the game, that's good, I think. Or no, things could be better on both sides.
Oh, don't worry. Things will get better. I'm sure of it.
I hope.
Speaking of things getting better, Belobog's been feeling a little more cheerful since the Stellaron crisis subsided. We couldn't have done it without you. You spent so much time in Belobog on your last visit. You must have passed by here before, right? This is Belobog's History and Culture Museum, built more than 600 years ago.
Get your clothes wet.
Last time you visited, it was closed for its 10-year renovation. Now that the Stellaron crisis is over, we've been able to allocate more manpower to the renovation works. The museum should be open to the public again soon. It's just...
Just what? You ran into trouble.
we encountered a problem during the renovation process. The Silvermane guards are doing all they can to figure it out. Sorry. I shouldn't talk about it in the open like this. Hey, why don't I give you a tour of the museum? We can talk inside while I show you around. If you have time, that is.
And that's a nice.
Great. What are we waiting for?
I don't know.
Welcome to Belobog's History and Culture Museum. As you can see, after nearly 100 days of renovation, the interior looks brand new. However, there's a problem that needs to be resolved before it can open to the public. The museum was established nearly 600 years ago as a memorial to honor Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, and the martyrs who gave their lives in the battle against the invaders from beyond the sky. As time went on, new exhibits were continually added to the memorial until it became the museum we see today. Past the reception hall, you'll find the General Hall, the museum's largest exhibition room. There are all sorts of exhibits on display, paintings by famous artists, samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Belobog's culture in just a few minutes' time. I really hope the museum can open up soon. The children here need a culturally enriching environment, especially those from the underworld. But like I mentioned earlier, we're in a bit of a bind. We could really use the help.
Ah, no. I walked too fast.
This is the issue we're trying to deal with.
There's with the parody. There's a trap on the pro. You need help open this cabinet. There's a bit the parody.
It was stolen. It was one of the oldest and most precious items in the General Hall collection, the meteor fragment. It is said that 700 years ago, the invaders from beyond the sky descended upon the surface of Eurillo 6 with a meteor shower. The meteor fragment is solid evidence that those invaders once tainted our land. Sorry, the tour guide in me gets a little carried away. I'm not here to give you a history lesson. Still, it's no exaggeration to say that if the meteor fragment isn't recovered, the museum will lose half of its significance.
Ouf! That's a lot. Can't we just use a replica?
Out of the question! As the curator of the exhibits here, I would never resort to deceiving the public like that. Our first priority is finding the thief and recovering the stolen item. But we don't even have a suspect yet. That's why this case is such a conundrum for the Silvermane guards. Truth be told, the meteor fragment isn't the only item that was stolen, but we want the museum to open as soon as possible. We can worry about the other missing items later.
I think I know who the culprit is.
Ah, you must be thinking of Sample, right?
Yes.
I don't think so. Our people have been keeping a close eye on him these days. The reports say he's been on his best behavior. Not the slightest hint of troublemaking. The guard station in the underworld reported that some suspicious characters have been meeting at a hideout in the Great Mine late at night. Since the Silvermane guards are still getting situated in the underworld and we don't have any direct evidence, we haven't been able to apprehend any suspects. But if you were to go there yourself and ask around, I think we could gather a lot of useful intel. So, would you like to help solve this case?
Why I'm the only one that can get any leads? Let's meet you at the Great Mine and go from there.
Sounds promising. I'll meet you in the underworld then.
Oh, we have people here. Hey, who are you? This is the historian's room of the museum. Nothing here is on display. Bella sent me to help. I'm the hero of Bella Bog. I'm Cantus. I'm Cantus. Oh no. I forget. Pleased to meet you. I'm the museum artifact historian Boris. So sorry for not recognizing you. Okay. It's closed. 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 Ah, it's so closed. Yeah. Okay, we have the curator, but I doubt that's a... This does much time work? No. No Fuji.
The conditions here are so rudimentary. I wonder how long those people have been living here. Back to the investigation. We contacted an agent from Wildfire. Apparently she has some first-hand intel. I think her name was... Sweta? Yes, that's right. Let's go pay her a visit.
Lily's right there. Why we can't talk with Lily?
What? Oh, it's you. I thought I'd been discovered. Let's try not to make a commotion. You never know who's listening.
That bad, huh? How many exhibit thieves are there?
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any intel that makes money spreads like wildfire in the underworld. Travel between the overworld and the underworld has been open for some time, but not everyone down here can take advantage of that opportunity. The majority of underworlders have to stay here to feed their families. From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't working for Wildfire, I'd be tempted to get in on the cash myself.
How much can you make?
You aren't getting any funny ideas, are you?
I'll cut to the chase. Wildfire hasn't identified the ringleader yet, but I've heard some interesting rumors that might be helpful to you.
I'm all ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners. Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
I see. Thanks for the intel. I'm sure it'll help us crack the case. Well, I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the locals. In the meantime, do you think you could head out and look for more clues? We can compare notes when you're done. I'm counting on you.
Childrens are the moles. If you want information from the children.
I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the... In the meantime, do you think...
Remember the 3 things I told you. Huh? You're still here? I thought you were off to investigate.
Mind you.
Oh, you must have missed something. Here's what I've learned so far. Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners. Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
Okay.
Look, I'm sure you guys can handle this one.
My daddy made a lot of money this month. He bought me lots of new clothes. Things you can't even find in the underworld. Clothes schmoes. My daddy bought me a super rare present. He got me a model tram. Bet you haven't seen one of those before. That costs way much more than boring clothes.
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive gifts recently. If people in the underworld want to get rich, what options do they have? This is noteworthy.
Okay, nothing. Hmm. So there is a close here. So that's too far. Oh. Yeah, that's it. You discover this poster. Perhaps it has something to do with museum case. Recruit temporary fosters mechanic and security. Flexible hours, excellent pay. The entire city is getting told. The country after this getting told has been cruised over. There is more here than meets the eye. They codes have since ripped the post down. I spare the effort. Made the organization behind this wanted people to know of their existence without giving too much away to wildfire or the guards. Let's keep looking. Ah, the robot. Nice.
Beep, beep.
What are these two doing sneaking around?
Beep, beep. Alert, alert. Nosy person spotted. Nosy person spotted. Beep, beep. Protect the goods. Protect the goods.
We are fighting.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I'm with my farming team.
Lance! Forward!
Come on. My turn.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Empty. These crates were probably used to store stolen items. Someone left robots to guard them. Looks like I'm too late. Let's look elsewhere. The 3 rumors Sweater talked about I'll check out. Time to meet back up with Pela.
Oh, good, you're back. Did you find any critical intel?
All 3 of Room's vitamins are
I see. Looks like someone is getting the miners involved in the stealing after all. I made some progress too. The miners here said they've noticed some people acting strange recently. A few vagrants who almost never leave the Great Mine have suddenly started making trips to Boulder Town.
You got the drop. It's kind of useless for UX TV since you don't play Honkai Star Rail. I believe that it's useful for Joy, but Joy probably has already got all the drop.
I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go investigate some places of interest. I hope they find something. Hey, we've got some news.
Artifact to have a special investigation group. This seems too easy.
What a stroke of luck. I didn't expect to get a break in the investigation so quickly. Come on, let's go to the Gerda Grand Hotel. I hope this isn't some sort of cover-up operation.
But does not say anything. I will never not be thankful for a gift, having though it reduces the affair in the closet. Oh, it's this hospital.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I'm glad to see you here. The box containing the meteor fragment is in one of the hotel rooms. You and Miss Pela can go investigate the scene when you're ready.
I thanks for your conference. No, just that. Ah, hey, this is the room I sleep.
This must be the box. Let's open it. Let's see. The color, the texture. Yep, this is the stolen meteor fragment, all right. Fantastic!
This investigation was a little too easy.
To be honest, I feel the same way. In any case, now that we have the meteor fragment, the museum can now open to the public. That's good news. As for tracking down the thief, I'm afraid it'll be a long-term project. When the time comes, we may need your assistance again. Let's go. We need to take this item back to the museum where it belongs.
Okay.
Now the General Hall can return to its former glory. Thanks for your help. The meteor fragment. It's so majestic.
Looks like an ordinary rock.
Didn't you already say that?
No.
Forget it. It's thanks to you that we got it back in one piece. If you want to call it a rock, call it a rock. The General Hall is ready to open to the public again. Oh, by the way, the museum's previous manager resigned recently to pursue his dream of becoming a writer. So, if you're interested, do you think you'd like to take up the post part-time? I promise you it won't be a boring job.
I think it's gone. But I think I know who's the previous museum management. Kenichi, nice to see you here. Don't worry, I don't feel bad. Waterstone? Yes, maybe it's a Waterstone. They didn't even give me the option to refuse.
What does that mean? Well, you didn't say no, so I'll count that as a yes. Now that that's settled, let's go pay a visit to the museum lobby secretary, Eris. She's a talented worker and can tell you everything there is to know about museum matters.
I wasn't see. I didn't have the option.
Allow me to introduce you two. This is Eris, our secretary. And this is the savior of Belobog from the Express. I'm sure you've heard his name many times already.
Oh, yes. I've heard so much about you. It's so nice to finally have the pleasure of meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. You are very nice to meet you.
In addition to her secretarial duties, Eris is also a student at the Belobog College of Art. She's very knowledgeable about the museum's exhibits and their history. Eris, starting today, he is going to be our museum manager. Please keep him updated on matters relating to the opening and operation of the exhibits.
My pleasure, Miss Payla. Leave it to me. I'll keep our manager up to speed on every detail. Would you like to begin with the museum's workflows?
You bet say I will.
That's the spirit. Let's get started then.
Okay. It's become a management game. These assistants can help you reach the operational objective. What's this? Oh, it's the Stellar. So I believe that this is the event part that it's going to get removed. There was an event like this on Genshin Impact. Wait a little. I need tour. What's why her name is Seva Fanatical? Oh god, I know her. Additional person object. Okay, we have it now. It now. So I need to do this to go to level 5. Oh, I thought that I would be able to buy. That's quite a jump, I must say. Hmm. Hmm. So that's still not enough, but I can level up the tour and the visitor. That should be enough. Hmm. Oh god, that's still not enough. Yeah. I should have. Hard to tell. Mm, let me do the calculation very fast. 26, 26, 26. 25 is 57, 5 is. Okay. 60, 70. It's the same, more or less. Mm. Oh, God. Uh, I woke it too. Oh, 14 hours. Every time I woke up, I was like, I'm just going to go back to sleep. Isn't that too late to wake up? Oh, we got Jillian. Nice. First off, Yao, I think I should level up this. And then I should start going to... Oh! Secret. So... Anyway, I say that... More people better, because I will have more space. So, I can't see unlock the others. Fine. Additional operational with any exhibition area perfect SP conditions complete 3 rounds of mini. Oh, okay, that's it. So more 3 days. That's easy. And it's I don't know what to tell you. Um. Yeah, we just see go for management. Alice told me you manage the music so well that it was uh, as though you had done it for years. I'm impressed. Previously, planned to only open the external area of the general hall to manage the cost. Now that we are doing so well, I think it's time we open the internal area to the public. Let's do it. I hope the museum will be revived steadily with your help. Go ahead and talk to Iris. He will tell you how to manage multiple exhibition are simultaneous. Keep up the good work. So, well, let's go. Okay. So let's start with the wait. Oh, I thought that the characters would be stuck here. That's good to know. If they are not going to get stuck. Oh, they are going to get stuck. Hmm. Uh, I will need to bring Pella here, I think. Let's go to here. Um, that should be enough for now. That's a lot education of alloy that increase here. The question is, I will have money to buy all this? It's 3 buys. I think I will have it. Okay, that should be a no here. Uh no, educational material here is so expensive. But wait a little, I can change. I think who has a lot? Actually, Devil has a lot, but that would be nice. So I could increase it and pay one. Yes, that's good. That's good. Also, can he crit mark? No, I can't crit mark. Yeah. Oh. Oh, so I need to go to the mission now. Oh my. Fine. I understand. So I need to go to the mission. Hmm. I always look for quests, but it's mission. Oh, hi there. You're here to collect Bellabog landscape paint, right? As you can see, 3 exhibits of the same category are still missing in General Hall. They are all made by the great painter Hebini. A graduate of Bellabog College of Arts, he is currently the icon of the Nomadist School and the pinnacle of this city art scene. Although he has promised to submit his commission on time, I know him too well. He must have procrastinated in the last minute. I bet he is working flat out somewhere right now to complete his work. So I gotta pay him a visit in his studio and chase him up. No, I'm sure he won't be there. He is doing his work in the late. If possible, he will definitely paint outdoors. Let me check it which paints are still missing. Got it. Looks like I will have to task you with a trip to the outlying snow plain. If everything goes planned, he shall be there. What if things don't go as planned? Then I will go visit his studio myself. You know about there, all we can do is pray that he's safe and well. Oh yeah, take this. He have agreed to settle things in cash, and here's the money. If he's done painting, then you can hand this over to him immediately. But this dude got a quick temper. If he insists on not taking the payment, don't waste your time. Just keep it as a library fee for yourself. Why this dude in the middle of a place that he should not be? The melody of your footsteps echoes in the silent snowdrift. Just like this snow phantom you have come in the dead of winter. And so you are? I'm Cantus. Cantus, what's the life name? Nice to meet you. I will meet some, right? I forget it. That's not important. My name is Sabine, and I'm currently absorbed in creating an exhibit for Belleburg History and Culture Museum. So then, what can I help do for you? I have come to talk art with you. Heavens, that's unbelievable. Someone is coming all the way out to this ice cape just to talk art with me. What's a great time. I just finished with this landscape piece, a vista overlooking Bellabog, and I'm gonna call it Ray of Dawn. It's finished, but I can't help it, but I feel like it missed something somewhere. Yes, you are someone who understands art, so you give me this once over. What do you think of this paint? Rational analysis, flatter the painting. I don't know. Rational analysis. From the composition of the color palette and the communication of the motifs, you pull out all the stops to offer up all the insights you can give it. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear. You are really insightful about art. With this kind of suggestion, this painting will be dazzling. Then will be more dazzling than the geometric hours in the museum. Hibini has to make a revision to the paint based on your feedback. Oh my, you are right. Now this verse of the Ray of Dawn is the finished item. Thanks so much, my friend. I'm sending it to send it into that old man done right now. I want him to know that every delay of mine was worth. Then I get to keep his fear to pause. Hey, it's free money.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
Wait, he's not here. I'm just here to visit the museum. I'm here so to talk with other people. You got the wrong face. This is the museum house. Head out the turn right. The exhibition hall is the past icon. If you have any questions along the tour, or okay, I have got the Ray of Dawn. You work pretty fast. Let me have a look to see. Ray of Dawn, very nice. It's great night. Good work. I know just where to hang it. Okay, Donnie. So that's mean I continue doing this. Oh, place it on specified spot. Fine. Okay. Oh, it's not bad, I must say. Looks like this piece can now be put on display. But this is not lost. But okay. Let's continue the management game. Brigade General Hall enter to level 4. So I need this to go to level 4. Yeah, this does not change. So the rest of it's going to have to be upgraded. Oh god, this is not. Whew. This nick of time. I just got gone over all the exhibits in the storage room and stumbled across this treasure map. That would all be great for the general hall, but they are all available now. I'm afraid there is no way anyone time like me can get to them all. It would be great if could fetch for me some backwater past this tunnel. Okay, let's go. It's not this tunnel here. This should be the items to the I will bring it. I found the exhibit item from treasure map. Already, let me have. Great, that's good. That's the one. I'm still in good. It's still in good condition. This is a quick fix and it's ready for exhibition. You know this will have pride of place in the general product. Okay, let's put. Wait, Alice here. Okay. Looks like this piece can open. Okay. So first of all, let's upgrade. Fine. We have Picky and Farsman. How how Picky is so good at this? There is something wrong that this guy is lazy as hell. And he's not very intelligent, I must say. I agree that he has zero visitor appeal. I mean, he should be one of the first guys to get recruited because I don't believe in him. The world is a strange place. Anyway, let's see our objective. Upgrade General Hall exterior to level 8. So more to levels. That's fine. Hmm. Oh, let's. Ari. And the rest of the money, let's put it on the interior. Okay, the that's her servo. Uh, are you interested in volunteering at the museum? What coins you came asking about this right after Bella left. Passed me an application form and asked me to fill it out. We meet at the museum reception desk and wait for the call for an interview. I'm still on the fence now. Apply now, you will get paid daily and 2 squares meals on the house. Seems like you are not interested. My goodness, is that much of hassle? Seems like you are not interested. That's not really the case. I just find the application too troublesome. Pella is right. Everyone in the city knows we are friends. We will get flack if we don't go through the normal process. You're here at the right time. Could you take a look at my resume to see if it needs any modification? Sure, leave it to me. I charge extra for resume writing tips. I know. I can always count on you. I will include my season to you. Graduate with a PhD in geomar energy. I've worked at many guards with significant breakthrough as led research on a specific project. Research in performance prehistoric available music, design content engineering, geomar. Okay. It looks surprisingly formal. It's not something I was writing. To be honest, back when I was doing research in technology division, I spent 60% of my time dealing with all the mess forms come from Clifford. To the point where now, whenever I see a form header that say Velobog, Silver Many Guards or Clifford, my hand just starts moving on its own and I can't write anything else. But then again, this is the preferred style in the Clifford. So it should be fine. Or do you think I should let's tell you? This is it. It's great, really great. Glad to hear that. Your words give me confidence. I submit this is in a bit. Come on, let's go to the museum. Okay. Hello there. May I hand in the volunteer guide application form to you? Hello, Miss Sarah. I will pass your resume on to Miss Barbara right away. So soon. Hi. What did we just sign? Nothing. Please follow me to the rest of the area. Seems like time for me to go. Not so fast. You will come with us. We need you to be assistant answer for the interview. Ah, there's no escaping it after all. But of course, we still have to go through the necessary steps. Besides, I'm really interested in what's on your resume. Please get ready for the interview several. As for Kant, you may get on things your thing first. We'll be waiting for you. This is not a waiting room. Let's begin. Please get ready. The interview is about to begin. It's so formal. Wait, let me ask you something first. Do you provide any help in this service in comparison? Absolutely not. Yeah, I see. This is service style. How interesting. I'm surprised to see Pella get this serious. Please be quiet. You aren't just putting your serious face on, are you? Alright, Mr. Let's go to the next question. Namely, there is nothing to talk about. Let's check out the next one. Still having impressive personal experience. Now let's check out the next one. You have a long list of skill and expertise. You are indeed very capable. Everyone can see that. Well, let's call it a day. I will announce the results now. Well, I'm sorry for bullying you with those questions now. However, I think you already not being yourself during the interview. I knew it. Is the interview not this week? It isn't. We will usually recruit an applicant as long as he or she has good character and is capable. So, say well, you don't have to take this so serious. Just relax and just show your true self. If you're always so uptight, you will tend to mess up. Well, let's call it a day. I'm sure you two are tired too. If you want to give it another shot, just drop by the restaurant. Oh, I failed! I always like to help other people. Ahead. Why? I'm so confused. Yeah. Okay. I'm so confused. Okay. Okay. Servo. Um. Oh, educational is not going to increase a lot. It's going to be visitor. That's interesting. So there's someone that has a little more. Guardians lose a lot visitor. That's not good. Yeah, it's going to be these three. Oh, I will be nice. I will see after this later. So I let's see, to increase this, I will need to increase this. Okay, fine. One more education of Aloy and more visitor. Oh god. More recruits. Nice. I will hire the recruits later. Now let's recruit. I can. Oh god. Rossi is real bad. I must say. Hmm. Let's go. One more mission. Robots. Okay. Why I never noticed that's this book? But isn't it this what we fixed with Clara? Can we just remove it? I will. I will just do the job. Let's do that. Forget everything else. Okay. I will start skipping this. It's inside. Okay. Or some relics. Oh, what's this?
So
Oh.
that's how it works.
Yay, we have more missions. As you can see, the revival plan of the Belobog History and Culture Museum has been going well so far. With your help, the setup of the General Hall main exhibition area is close to completion and can soon be open to the public. This is the fruit of your efforts as the curator of the museum. I must express my gratitude to you personally. Please, towards yours deserve. Nice.
Good to see you! The General Hall has been receiving a lot of visitors lately. The yearning for history and art has reawakened in the hearts of Belovagians, thanks to your superb management. You know, I never guessed you'd become a pro at this job. I only wanted you to experience the fun of working here. So I'm curious, how do you like being the museum manager?
Love is loads fun. Who does like easy money? It has its ups and downs. Who don't like easy money?
So that's what you like about it. I guess most people probably think the same way. Anyway, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. There's been a new development in the museum theft case. First, I need to show you something. Here, this way. After the General Hall opened to the public, the Silvermane Guards and Wildfire did a follow-up investigation in the underworld. Progress was really slow, but they managed to hunt down some new clues. If the next stage of the investigation is successful, we should be able to open up the Industrial Hall to the public. And here we are.
Hmm.
The item that's supposed to be in this exhibit is a modern sculpture called Gears and Wisdom. It's a little hard to describe. Sort of abstract. It's made of gears and mechanical parts, and it's about the same height and weight as the average person. Basically, it's too heavy for someone to just pick up and run off with. As you can see, this sculpture was placed at the entrance hall of the Industrial Hall because it symbolizes the industrial spirit that Belovagians have lived, breathed, and produced for centuries. Without it, the Industrial Hall loses its soul. We have to retrieve the sculpture before we can open to the public.
Maybe could make a new one.
Let me ask you something. Do you know how long it took to make Gears and Wisdom from initial design to completion? 20 years! We can't let all that painstaking work and talent go to waste! I received some intel just earlier today. Someone said they found clues related to a gang of thieves in the Underworld's robot settlement. I don't know if they'll lead us to the sculpture, but it's worth a try. We can head over to the robot settlement as soon as you're ready.
Time to get that skill
Let's
too.
head out then. There's quite the crowd here today. Where do we start?
Alright.
Huh? Ah! You mean the little girl in red? I remember her. I saw her in the overworld at Lady Bronya's succession ceremony. I don't know if she can give us any leads, but it's always good to say hi to a friend. Basic courtesy, right?
Ah, it's Big Brother and Miss Pelagia Sergeyevna.
You remember my full name? This kid is really something. Nice to meet you, Clara. What brings you to the robot settlement?
Well, something strange happened in the settlement recently. I'm asking the grown-ups who live nearby if they know anything about it.
Something strange? Can you share any details?
Well, recently, a lot of the little robots in the settlement started behaving strangely. It's like they malfunctioned suddenly, all at the same time. They started roaming around, breaking into people's tents, destroying their belongings. It was a real headache for the people living here.
What did Svarog say?
Mr. Svarog scanned the robots for irregularities, but the results all came back normal. So, I don't think it's a hardware issue.
So they're malfunctioning collectively.
Not like they could use our help. These don't have anything to do with our invest. Not like they could use our help.
You're right. Since we're already here... Clara, we'll help you investigate what's going on with the robots.
Really? But don't you and Miss Pela have something important to do?
It'll be fine. We have other people in the underworld working on the investigation, too. Besides, we don't have any clues yet, so we may as well do something useful.
Ah, thanks a lot. I was worried about handling the robots on my own, but with your help, it should be easy.
The duty of the Silvermane Guards is to serve the people. So where can we find these robots? Clara, can you lead the way?
Of course. Just follow me. Oh, look! Over there! There's definitely something wrong with that robot.
Looks normal enough on the surface. Let's take a closer look.
That's a lot closer look, I must say.
You can fight it or rock with it.
So aggressive. Are all the robots in the settlement like this?
No, it must be malfunctioning. Sorry, little robot, but it looks like you're sick. I'm gonna take off your shell and give you a checkup.
Okay.
Look,
This component doesn't seem like it belongs here.
Claire, can I take a look?
Oh, of course.
There's no mistaking it. This component was taken from Gears and Wisdom.
Who wore the suit at the parade screen?
Who do you think? It's obviously the same people who stole the meteor fragment. No wonder Wildfire and the Silvermane Guards were never able to find Gears and Wisdom. Keeping such a conspicuous piece of art around wouldn't go unnoticed. The thieves must have disassembled it and hidden the parts inside the robots. But the best laid plans of snow, mice, and men often go awry. They didn't realize the parts would interfere with the robots' systems and cause them to run amok. Now we just need to find all the malfunctioning robots and retrieve the sculpture pieces one by one.
Sounds labor intensive.
I'm afraid so. But you'll have Clara and me to keep you company. I'll do my best to help too. Let's get to work then. We're going to get all the stolen pieces back.
The grown-ups said that the spot where the malfunctioning robots appeared is in this direction. Let's go look over there, big brother.
Yep. I knew that it was going to be labor intensive. Oh god. If that's going to be a lot of robots.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Get!
Let's rock!
Stay calm. Wow, my turn.
The little robots in this area should all be back to normal now.
We also got some parts of the sculpture back. It's not a lot, but it's a start.
Let's start looking in the next area.
Freeze and victory!
The best is yet to come.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Hit! Lance! Forward!
Let's rock!
Looks like we rescued all the robots in this area too. This is taking longer than I imagined. At this pace, it'll take us the entire day to fix all these robots.
That's why I say it's intense labor. It's really necessary to find other parts. Maybe we could just say we didn't find all the other pieces.
I get what you're saying, but... Alright, I give up. That sculpture has dozens of individual parts. There's no way we'll recover them all at this rate. We just need enough parts to put it back together. As for the rest, I'll have replacements made.
No!
You have to promise to keep this a secret. You too, Clara.
Don't worry. I'll keep your plan super secret, Miss Pela.
Thanks, Clara. Let's get on to the next area then.
No! I want free XP! Let me fight against all the robots! Okay, I will go with the farming team.
Shh! Keep your voices down. It's a big one.
Guys, you can't say that again. This is going to stop our robots from detecting us.
I guess that's true.
Oh, poor little Grizzly. There must be a lot of sculpture parts jammed inside.
No, XTV, it's not the second playthrough. Yes, and this game is going to be very, very long.
Let's go give him a checkup.
Oh, that's better.
I'm getting the hang of.
Phew. All finished. This robot will reboot on its own after a while. Let's leave him be. Miss Pela, here's all the sculpture pieces I found.
Good work, Clara. Let's see here.
Right, I'm doing kind of a event, so the story here is a little under than the peak so far, but I find this very good. I'm enjoying Honkai Star Rail way more than Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is being a chore for me nowadays.
We still don't have anywhere near enough.
I'm already exhausted. Want to keep it on fixed robots? I'm ready to help.
Do we have any other choice? I am starting to feel a little worn out, though.
I know. How about we go talk to Mr. Svarog? He might not be able to round up the robots, but I'm sure he'll have some good ideas.
I've never met Svarog before. I heard he's not easy to get along with.
Don't worry. Mr. Svarog has warmed up to guests a lot more now. I'll explain the whole situation to him. Here, this way. Huh? Is Mr. Svarog talking to other children? That's not usually like him. I wonder what's going on.
Okay.
Clara, you have returned, and you have brought with you the Outsider and Querying Database. Silvermane Guard Intelligence Officer Pelageya Sergeyevna, it is a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Svarog.
Hey! Big Sis Clara's back!
Big Sis Clara? Hello. What brings you two here today?
These two young humans found a suspicious batch of components. They wish to deliver them to me to earn my appreciation. However, the origin of these components is unknown, and they have no practical utility. It is difficult to ascertain their value.
Suspicious components? Can we have a look at them?
As you wish.
Sure enough, these parts are from the museum's sculpture.
They found way more parts than we did.
Yep, we were outdone by a couple of kids. Kind of embarrassing when you think about it.
Me and my sister were playing outside. We heard some grown-ups talking about what they were going to do with the parts. It seemed suspicious. They were acting a little sneaky. We hid in the shadows and waited until we heard them snoring.
And then we quietly dragged away the boxes with the parts and gave them to Mr. Svarog.
That was really risky behavior. If those grown-ups had woken up, things could have gotten really dangerous for you two.
We were just trying to help.
Oh, what? Don't cry. Listen. These parts don't belong to Mr. Svarog, but you two were still a big help to us.
Vicky, drugs, say something nice.
I am unable to determine the logic behind this series of events. but if you insist. Excellent job, little girl.
See? I told you Mr. Svarog had warmed up to guests.
Really? So, we were a big help, weren't we? Awesome!
With these parts, we should have enough to put the sculpture back together. More or less. This isn't good. If what those kids said is true, then the museum thieves have operatives working in the settlement. Now I'll get in touch with the Wildfire and the Silvermane guards right away, and have them investigate the matter thoroughly. But for now, let's take the parts we have back to the museum, or we'll be here all night.
Welcome, outsider. What brings you here?
You got him better at getting along with humans.
You arrive at such a conclusion through direct observation. Clara, too, has conveyed similar sentiments, though my emotional indices have not experienced any fluctuations. If you and Clara have both reached the same conclusion independently, then there must be some force influencing my behavior, which transcends my system's algorithms. This possibility strikes me as peculiar, but not necessarily bad.
I'm really happy that I got to help you and Miss Pela today, Big Brother. Even if it was by accident. People in the settlement have been smiling a lot more these days, and that makes me happy too.
Nice.
I hope me and Mr. Svarog can make sure it stays that way. And if we ever get the chance, I want to show Mr. Svarog around the overworld.
Did you hear that, Jackie? Mr. Svarog said nice things about you.
He said nice things about you, too.
Look, from now on, we have to do good things only. That way, we can become Mr. Svarog's most trustworthy, second most trustworthy friends. After Claire, of course.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Oh. That's a lot to get.
If I'd known how much work this was going to be, I would have enlisted more help. But see the final product for yourself. Not too shabby, is it?
How different is it from the original? Putting it back together was really fun. Let's do it down and do it again. And I thought we did be really it ourselves.
Well, technically we didn't find all the parts. And if we called in the experts to put it back together, they would have realized. But take a look. As long as you don't pull out the blueprints and spend a dozen hours comparing, this version is virtually indistinguishable from the original. Excellent work. With Gears and Wisdom back, the Industrial Hall can reopen to the public. If you're still interested in managing the museum, why don't you go talk to Miss Eris about opening up the Industrial Hall? In the meantime, I'll follow up on the exhibit theft case. I wonder if any new clues were found over in Svalrog's domain. I'll let you know if we get any new leads. I have a hunch that we're close to uncovering the culprit behind the curtain.
Okay. We have Clara. Nice. Okay. I collect total of 5 exhibits and complete one round of mini. Okay. Um. First of all, let's get the good management here. Let's bring Clara. Do we have someone to recruit? No, no bar to recruit. We have a lot of money, so let's upgrade. That's a lot of visitors. I don't like this. Who has a lot of visitors? Um, hey, uh, um, I oh Lila is there because of the tour, correct? I believe that's the tour has a lot of necessary people. Hey, try to first me, but I would need to upgrade this. How many times? One time. It's acceptable. 6,500 is a lot, though. I will do that. I have money. So with that, I got the. He has a lot. Tour. I could give it. mm, let's see. The second has a fellow. Okay, here we have too much visitors. That means I can level up here, and I will not feel a lot. No, I can't upgrade this area. Um, the educational, fine. But the tour is going to get a little low side. Mm. This place has a lot of visitors. That's the biggest problem. But this is the place that least increases the visitors. So if I spend, I can buy a visitor. That's nice, and I can buy one time educational. But educational does not has no value, and tour increases a lot. But I have people that can increase a lot tour, like servo. So I could take his several fanatic fan out. And then by one time I would be able to reach. Yes, I would be able to reach. Nice. Yeah, I don't have more money to invest. Perkins, nice. Why we got Perkins? Upgrading the cell how to level 4. Okay, we got Perkins. Perkins is Perkins has a lot to visitor appeal. That's great. It's better than almost all, and that's what I need. So let's great. Oh, now I secret Natasha. Nice. Let's go, Natasha. We are going to recruit everyone that we know.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Are you interested in volunteering at the museum? You mean the Bellabog History and Culture Museum? I didn't realize it was opening back up again. Come to think of it, when I was young, I used to pester my foster parents about going there all the time. I never thought the day would come. So then, how do I become a volunteer? I'd love to help you out, but sure, there's an application form of some sort here. Yes, here's your application form. Yeah, but you showing you what? Let's forget about everyone's job. Recruiting people is more important. Application form for volunteer guide. It does look very official. We'll go ahead and fill this out today. Just give me a moment. Okay. Let's see. Medicine, expedition team, silver many guards, field hospital. Oh, she worked on that. That's interesting. Complete the required residency. Return to Bellabog Underworld. The opening a orphanage, which makes sense. Make open a clinic on Boulder Town. You forgot to put that she was the leader of the wildfire. uh, I will turn in the form for you. Give it to Miss Eris at the museum reception. Okay, of course, let's go. Okay, hold on for. Miss Natasha, long time no see. Indeed, good to see you again, Miss Bella. You two know each other. That's right. When the overworld and the world were reconnected, I was in charge of contact everyone in Wildfire. At that time, it was Miss Natasha who took care of me. Okay. Makes sense now. Now it makes sense. You are too kind. So then what's the next step in the application process? Next step we need to conduct a quick interview. But don't worry, it's just formality. And we won't ask too many questions. Ah, here we go again. Let's begin. Ask away. I will answer everything for the best of my knowledge. Then let's begin with the name clone. Now this question actually has nothing to do with requirement to become a volunteer guy. But I just want to ask out after. I notice here that Miss Natasha has already a given name here, but not any surname. He asks what provoked that up as expected many very intelligent of you don't miss a thing. Indeed, so what's happened to the surname? This question is very pointed. Nah, since you are so curious, I will fill you in. Actually, the answer is very simple. Ever since I was a child, I never met my parents, and I don't remember the surname they passed down to me. The Harriers had taken me in, but they didn't ask me to take their surname. They just hoped that I could be myself and not just a footnote of some line. I never cared too much about the matter. However, what's that surname of the old director of at Paris Hospital? I didn't think you didn't know him. He retired long before you were even born. How many years Natasha's older than Hella? Well, he's a famous figure in Belobog's history. Sorry, I never expected Miss Natasha to have such a colorful background. It's a precious family story, thanks for sharing. Nice one, Pella, but don't you think that question is a bit nice? What? Maybe you don't like that question. Alright, get it. My bad. That's okay. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Miss Fast, shall we continue? Thank you, Miss Natasha. Let's continue. But having said that, your resume is before writing. Both your character and ability are beyond reproach. Once you have gone through the standard training, you will be showing for this position. You're flattering me. If you really have nothing else to inquire about, then it's okay if you want to hear about my past. You two are free to ask questions. That's Thank you very much, Miss Natasha. But you have to think about it. Have you got any question? Tell me more about the Harriers. Oh God, we can get lore here. I can't believe that we can get lore. Yeah, Jenny and Vanessa Harrier, they might just be most renowned couple among Bellabog surgeons. Of course, they were also my foster parents. My adoptive father was the leading surgeon in all of Bellabog. He devotes his life to Paris Hospital. Mom was better at theoretical research. She stayed at the medical school leading the project team in their academic research. The Harris are great people, and I was so inspired by them that I took up medicine myself. Tell me more about the scientific expeditionary team. Before the Supreme Guardian Kokoro took office, the architect had never spent exploring beyond the outer walls. Oh, that's interesting. So going explore beyond the outer walls didn't need anything special. That's interesting. And the scientific expeditionary team was entrusted with this dangerous task. This expeditionary team consists of a group of curious researchers and explorers who had volunteered to discover a world beyond Belobog, trying to find another home for our people. I joined their ranks in order to get my credentials and become the expeditionary team accompanying doctor. However, that was the very year which the great explorer Kenya passed away. I never expected you to have met my mom. god, that's too much alarm. I'm sorry, Miss Bella. We tried everything we could do, but there really was nothing we could do. I understand, Miss Natasha. Let's bygone be bygone. Tell me more about Field Hospital. Field Hospital, I guess Miss Bella knows more about those than I do. Well, then allow me to explain. Field Hospital fall under the Silver Main Guard's Logistics Department and are mainly responsible for providing on-the-spot medical care for those wounded in battle, but they are also often available for the masses too. I remember before Madame Coco took office, the Silver Main Guards were still focused on defense. Back then, field treatment hospital were pretty much just the same as normal hospital, right? Wait, so you are telling me that the moment that Cocolia took office, he closed the overworld and the underworld? That's so messy. That means Cocolia only stayed on the leadership for 10 years. Okay, you are right. Back then, we received expeditionary orders and must treated normal citizens, which wasn't really any different from doing an internship at Paris Hospital. But after Madame Colia took office, the fight intensified and field hospital were under more stress. But by that time, I did already return to the underworld. She did everything in 10 years! Oh god! Sometimes when I think things over careful, I feel like I'm not different from a soldier deserting the army. Tell me more about the river Tal orphanage. After I got back to the underworld, I had did spend all my time running around treating patients and looking after the children at the orphanage. The clinic nursery was really just another name for an orphanage. But I think you must have heard what's happened there. We all became affected by the fragments, and we had not just leave the border town. Losing the big old state house in Brevet town left the clean nursery in a real predicament. But fortunately, the kids didn't mind the transition at all. For they have food to eat, clothes on their back, and friends to play with was all they needed in life. They have no way of longing for anything more because they come from the underworld. They have never known any other kind of world. But that's not the case for me. I will do everything I can to give them the best living condition possible to help them grow up to be upright, kind, and happy people. Because they deserve such a future. This is why I have been running the clinic nursery and the clinic, and it's why I joined the Fight Fire. If that's so, please allow me to ask one more thing. Ms. Natasha, what's your reason for wanting to be a volunteer guide? Oh, I'm afraid it's nothing lofty. Maybe I'm just fulfilling a childhood dream. Also, I want to retell what I see here to the kids who couldn't make it up to the overworld. They would love to hear about it. I understand. Thank you, Ms. Natasha. That was so many background. Let's call it a day. Everyone knows the reason now. Congratulations, Miss Natasha. It's a pleasure to be able to work with you again. The pleasure is mine, too. I hope to see you at the museum again in the future as well. Oh my god, that was so heavy lore. Okay, I still need to upgrade the industrial hall to level 4. That's fine. So we need more. I can't take Perkins or the cunning child, or I can take it. That's more far. I really need this. Uh, Who also has a lot to the cartoon of Aloy. Mm, okay, I think I will need to try to solve the problem. And I need one more. Fine. Okay, this one I'm going to skip. More repairs. Fine. Let's see. Mhm. Okay, we have more people to recruit. Let's see. This should be enough. The greatest general hall interview to 7. We don't have money. Fine. Um, that's a lot expensive. Huh? Both are good job. I'm going to change and hope that I can do the point. And I can do it, guys. Right. So let's see. Hell is getting a little behind. So let's clear everything. So I need someone with a lot to and educate now. A lot to educate. Oh, that's very close. That does not change, yeah. That's so close. Oh, at least it's a. One more. Rabini, where are you? You are here. Close to a big monster, but it's all good. So you want to paint that. Um, Here you go, then some stone grill on me. So let's synthesize this. I don't have the request. Ah! Okay, okay. I can find. Uh, it's 10k. I'm not going to lose 10k. And let's see the food stuff.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Darn vagrants.
I will have this later. Oh, it's here. So I could buy for 3,600, which is less than paying 10k. But the what about administrative district, new cyber merchant, very much shine. Very much shiny. I doubt that this sells. I will need to. I know that the food
It's
store
getting late.
has.
Where to now?
You don't have the recipe. Fine. I doubt that you have the recipe, but just yep. Okay. So we go to border town. We buy the food there.
It's getting late. Where
It's
to now?
cheaper. Let's be real, but I thought that's able to handle the recipe. Have your food. Ah, that smell. This is stunning. Oh, It okay. I shall name this painting the libraries. So you are just in it for money? No, no, that's not right. I assume that you are not an aficionado of art. Sometimes when a piece of art cannot be perfect, all that's needed is just a spark of inspiration. I'm going to first send this painting to museum. It's time for all people in your looks like I can pick up another chip around this. Fine. Money is important. Let's continue with the management. General Hall exterior upgrades to level 11. Oh my god, that's a lot. Hey diplomats, Miss Aris thinks we can bring in Marvis from both overworld and underworld by place promoting material street. If her plan gets the green light, the developments obtained during the next 3 business days will increase 15%. Okay. So we increase the exterior. So firstly, let's kinda take a line out. So the more people that we have, better. We need a lot for and second visit to appeal. $50 going 20. Now we need more education and store. And now more push and that looks okay. Oh, that's better. Nice. Nice. Whoa. Losing Thor by one like this is not good. I can we do this? That's still not good for visitor appeal. But I can pay a lot because it has been one of the least upgraded. So education. Hmm. Yeah, that's not bad. I think the rest I try to pay up. Not the best option, but we take that. And we don't have money. Nice. I will use this money on other ways. Why the moles are being recruited? And how how the hell Eric is so good? No, it's Julian that is the mole. Oh my god, are you telling me that Maya has more points than Server and Natasha together? Oh god. Okay. I can pay for Education of Alloy, and I can pay for one tour. Visitor appeal is kinda bad, so let's see how I can split something. A little over should be. Mm, that's just still better than Kiki for visitor appeal. I'm losing a lot visitor appeal. How do I get it? Two upgrades. That's going to be expensive here. And three upgrades here. I think I can, but let's. Whether I want or not, having A is better than B. So I will try to match it, even though it's very expensive way. We got Wallace. I can't believe that this NPC. Oh god, no! Why he's so good? It's something wrong for him to be one of the best characters. Oh god. Oh, this is the last. So let's hope we. What I want to buy is one of your paints. I know why this artwork here has been commissioned by Belabag Story and Culture Museum. It's a commission, get it? That means so long as you pay now, it can be your commission. As for the price of this one is 5,000 credits will do. That's too much. I want it cheaper. Ah, what's wrong with you? There's no streams free lunch out there. If you do that, then I will have to keep it. It's 14. Take it or leave it. Cancel. Oh, don't send me to chase you off. Ooh, that's the old man again. I find them. In any case, the paint things. Hand over the paint. Oh, good. This is the right place. Looks like he hasn't quite lost. Oh. Hmm. What do you think? The golden feature. Foliage golden stones. Can't tell what this is. I'm reading this trivia about the name things. Can't tell what this is. Now that's a particular name is particular avant-garde. I might have my own issues with the name, but I still promise you name right. So be it. It worked. I'll say we'll see you. Can't tell what this is, but that was the best name. If he had sold me for less money, but he wanted more, I would have to give you a better name. But hey, that's revenge. Okay. That's a lot to the Katsuna Valori. I should have put this. I should have upgraded this one. I think. Now I'm in at double because this is B. Okay. So let's level up this. Um. I can get this a little better. That would be incredible. Oh God, it is not that good, huh? Visitor pill here is so shapy. I should have put the other person. Ah, that's so close. Okay. Oh my God, the palace here.
Good to see you again. I've heard from Miss Eris that under your superb management, the museum is on the verge of regaining the thriving crowds of its heyday. If the momentum continues, and if the History Culture Hall can reopen on schedule, the museum's complete revival is surely just around the corner.
What's went missing this time? Good thing you have me around.
Yes, indeed. I'm afraid there's been another theft. Like the previous cases, a valuable item was stolen from our exhibit. This time in the History Culture Hall. The item in question has a connection to you.
Was it a photo of me? I was taking you one for you. Was it my wrist? Here, I will give it to you right now. Was it a photo of me? I was taking you.
No. As you just pointed out, that kind of thing is easily replaced. It'll It'll be easier to explain once we're actually in the History Culture Hall. Why don't I take you there now? With an exhibit like this, all Belabagians will know your story.
Should take the weapon.
Probably guess from the name that the History Culture Hall houses artifacts, replicas, and documents that are of great historical significance to Belobog. Every passing day, we Belabagians must continue to endure the city's harsh environment. The trials and experiences of our ancestors serve as a reminder that the path of survival belongs to every generation of our people. Every child in Belobog should visit this exhibit at least once. No, once isn't nearly enough.
I can't believe that we hired this person.
This is the item in question. This projector is a limited edition version, custom made for the museum. The only one of its kind in the whole of Belobog. It can produce images with a resolution up to... Oh, sorry. I'm doing my tour guide thing again. I'm sure someone as well traveled as yourself has seen much fancier equipment than this.
So, broken on stone lets us servo.
Oh, that's not the issue. The issue isn't the projector, but the microfilm that goes into it. It's the most crucial piece of this exhibit, and it was stolen. There were some very valuable images on that film, and we hadn't gotten around to making a backup. I must admit, the thieves chose a good target, and they were fast and efficient. Slide projection is a new addition to the museum. It was intended to be a surprise for visitors when the History Culture Hall reopened. If we don't recover the microfilm, the hall's opening will have to be postponed indefinitely. Some of the images stored on that film are related to you, Miss March 7th, and Master Don Hong. The curators of the museum wanted to take this opportunity to tell the story of the Astral Express's visit to Belobog.
So each of us photos. No worries, we can just do a shoot. You do the secret photo shot first?
That's beside the point. Is that your phone?
Ronya. Too bad stickers. How have you been? I'm well, Madam Guardian. There's no need to be so formal with me. Bella has a reported to me on Merit Cigar Museum Management and the record of valuable exhibit thanks to your effort. Progress has been made on this front. However, the artifact safety has not yet been apprehended, and they cannot be allowed to run free any longer. If you have time, come to Clifford for a visit. I wanted the follow-up investigation. I will come with Bella. You are with Bella? Excellent. I will wait in my office.
Was that a message from Lady Branya? This theft case has been dragging on for too long. She must have decided to intervene. If she can delegate more resources to the investigation, that should help it move forward faster. No point in waiting around here then. Let's go pay Lady Branya a visit.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome. If I'm not mistaken, the two of you just rushed over here from the History and Culture Museum? I appreciate your coming here on such short notice. I should have gotten involved earlier, but I was tied up with other responsibilities. My apologies for letting you take on the investigation without proper support.
Lady Branya, we never saw it like that.
There's no one else here, Pela. No need for such formality.
Okay, Miss Branya.
I heard that you helped recover a number of valuable items for the museum, and that you've been running the museum as a part-time manager? Do you have any insights into this serial theft case?
I'm just take each one step at a time. Don't seem to be much further away. It feels like we have got very lucky. Where are we behind this one smooth Hmm. Um. We have been getting a lot luck.
Or maybe it's just the fruit of your efforts. In any case, this fiasco has been going on right under our noses for too long. Regardless of how cunning and talented the culprit may be, we must draw them out and demonstrate the resolve of the architects. I will issue an immediate directive to mobilize all on-duty Silverman guards in the city to conduct a door-to-door investigation. You're familiar with many of the locals in the administrative district, right? If possible, I'd like you to head to the city center and see if they have any clues to offer us.
Understood. We'll head there at once, Miss Branya. Guess you're stuck with me again for this assignment. Let's meet up at Fountain Plaza. This place is an endless stream of people. Where do we start?
Let's start with people we already know.
Agreed. That'll be more efficient. I remember lots of folks like to relax around the plaza. Let's head there first.
I remember you. Do you have any questions after reading the scam prevention guide? Perhaps you've decided to join the Dark Blue Scam Victims Association.
Do you know anything about the Stone Museum?
How could I not? Precious items from the History and Culture Museum have been stolen one after another, and the culprit remains at large, despite the Silvermane Guards' noblest efforts to track them down. I'll tell you the truth. I've been preparing to publicly accuse the person responsible for this whole thing for 2 days now.
Huh? Oh, wait. So you have incriminating evidence against the culprit?
Evidence? Who needs evidence? Let me tell you, there is only one person in all of Belobog who could do such a thing. That shameless blue-haired fraudster!
Oh.
You guys are here to investigate the case? Perfect! I'll give you a list of the culprit's scams, too.
Sorry, sir. Today we're only here to investigate the museum thefts. And we can't close the case without evidence. If you come across any reliable clues, please report them to an on-duty Silvermane guard. Let's get going.
But he's right!
I'll see you at the usual place this week.
Ready to sign the petition? Have any other questions?
Do you know anything?
Ah, you mean the items that have been disappearing mysteriously from the History and Culture Museum? I heard tell. I wonder if they got their hands on the original manuscripts of Tale of the Winterlands.
Absolutely not. Don't worry, ma'am. I will protect those manuscripts with my life.
Oh, wow! That's a relief to hear. I didn't realize you were so passionate.
Sorry about that. Back to the topic at hand. Do you have any clues that could be linked to the theft of the museum's artifacts? Have you noticed anything unusual lately?
Well, let me think. the editorial department has been recruiting recently. The new editor-intern was scolded by the editor-in-chief a few times, and then... Sorry. These are all everyday occurrences. I really don't know of any noteworthy clues. Maybe you could try asking the other people around here?
I see. Sorry for taking up your time. Let's move along then.
That's no clue.
Children of the Everwinter City, proud citizens of the preservation, hold your heads up high. Grind not against the mundane vulgarities of your everyday lives. Always remember, deep in your hearts, the teachings of the architects and the Supreme Guardian.
The man before you seems so engrossed in the love his performance that he don't seem to have it noticed you are available.
Oh, if it isn't the savior of Belobog, the Guardian's honored guest, child of the galaxy and stars. Welcome back to our eternally snow-covered yet forever beautiful winter metropolis.
Can you please answer the question we just asked?
I haven't heard of any stolen artifacts. These days, I'm too busy praising the grace of the preservation to be distracted by worldly matters. However, if your hearts are troubled by this affair, then I hope that Klepoth will bestow their blessings upon you both, and that you may soon find the evildoer who committed such a crime.
Thanks for your well wishes. Let's move on. Another half day gone, and nothing to show for it. Ugh. The culprit is still hiding in the shadows. Can't we find even one lead?
Ah, if it isn't Belobog's most adorable public servant, and the magnificent outsider, good day to you.
You know us?
Young lady, I have seen you on many occasions near the Everwinter Monument teaching children the history of Belobog. I am truly in awe of your knowledge and patience.
Okay, thanks for the compliment, I guess. May I ask, with whom do we have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Wallace Cambridge Limestein, the 25th head of the Limestein family. I am honored to make your acquaintance. And yes, I am familiar with this outsider next to you. He often walks right past me without so much as a greeting.
Are you holding a good?
How could you say such a thing? I just want everyone to have a proper understanding of basic manners.
All right, we got it. Mr. Limestein, is there something you want to discuss with us?
As a matter of fact, I do. I noticed you two had been wandering around Executive Plaza for some time now, stopping to ask questions at every turn, so I surmised you were investigating something important. As it so happens, I witnessed a strange incident recently that left me quite puzzled. And after reflecting on it for a time, I decided it would be most appropriate to inform public officials.
This incident, is it related to the museum thefts?
I can't say for sure that it's directly related, but a friend of mine I no longer hear from used to frequent the museum and often talked about its exhibits with a group of us tea lovers.
So by no longer hear from, you mean you've been unable to get in touch with this friend of yours?
Precisely. His name is Norbert. We used to chat during lunch breaks in the lobby of the Goethe Hotel, along with a few other high-class individuals, of course. And one day, Norbert suddenly stopped showing up to our tea parties. It was as though he disappeared into thin air. I still remember the last thing he said to me. Limestein, listen to me. One must be ambitious in life. I'm gonna do something big for once.
Be ambitious in life? Do something big for once? Coming from the mouth of a wealthy gentleman, that sounded rather curious to me. This Norbert guy, do you know what his line of work was?
I'm not entirely sure. I never asked.
Maybe the two of your friends? So more like a drinking birthday
That's a preposterous statement. You wouldn't understand. Friendship between gentlemen is as pure as water. We are all dignified people. Why bother with such trivial matters?
In the eyes of most people, there's a world of difference between trivial matters and a career. I have recorded all the clues you provided, Mr. Limestein. Thank you for putting your trust in the Silvermane Guards. We will keep you informed if there are any developments in the investigation.
No, I should be thanking you, young lady of the guards. Well then, if that's all, I shall take my leave.
I wonder if this friend of Mr. Wallace has anything to do with the museum thefts. That's enough detective work for today. Questioning more people would just be a waste of energy. Let's go report back to Lady Branya.
We're back. I can't believe that we had a round of talks just for nothing.
Miss Branya, we're back.
Thank you both for your hard work. Did you find out anything in the administrative district?
We didn't find anything directly related to the museum thefts, but there was one thing worth noting.
I see. It was the man from the Limestein family who provided the information. Norbert. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Please give me a moment to see if I can recall. I remember now. The Minister of Transportation, Noel, has a nephew named Norbert. I believe he's currently working in the municipal department as a transportation coordinator.
You can't remember all of that?
The leader of a city should be familiar with the status and division of labor of her subordinates. That's just part of the job. Norbert's position is indeed an idle one, so it's no wonder he has time to socialize with members of the Limestein family. If what Wallace said is right, then Norbert must have been missing for several days already. There must be someone who knows where he is. Even if they want to keep the young man secret, they'll cough it up with the right kind of encouragement. Kyle, can I ask you a favor? I would like you to visit the residence of Mr. Noel and ask around regarding the whereabouts of Mr. Norbert.
Understood, Madam Guardian. Lady Branya, Miss Pela, I have returned.
You were quite expedient, Kyle. Did you find anything out from the Department of Transportation?
It took a little prodding, but a few of the more timid attendants started speaking up. They say that Mr. Norbert was indeed leaving at odd hours recently. Whenever someone would ask where he was headed, he'd mumble something about going to the shopping street to inspect the site. The attendants think he might have a love interest, someone he doesn't want his family to know about. They haven't mentioned anything to the Minister of Transportation.
Going out at unusual hours, the shopping street, could it be? I have a request. I'd like the two of you to scout out Backwater Pass and see whether anything is happening there.
Why there? Does Norv have anything to do with our investigation?
While the two of you were busy questioning people in the city, I received some tip-offs.
One source said that suspicious people were recently seen sneaking around the Fragmentum corrosion zone, and that the Silvermane guards didn't prevent them from entering. Together with Norbert's mumblings about a shopping street, I think all these clues are pointing in one direction.
So this Mr. Norbert could well be the museum thief we're looking for? We can't hold off a moment longer. Hurry! Let's go arrest that scoundrel!
My apologies, I have a lot of business to attend to at present. I won't be joining you. Good luck recovering the stolen items.
We can't delay a moment longer. We need to move now. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay, Battle's not there. Just to make sure.
Can't delay a moment.
Hmm. I think that's okay. Oh, Young King is level 17. Oh god. I need this guy fine, we go with this thing. Let's brute force.
Something doesn't feel right. It's obviously an abandoned shopping street, but it also feels like people were here not too long ago. We must be cautious. Whether the culprit is Norbert or someone else, he certainly has no shortage of helpers. Shh! There are people talking inside. Let's see if we can hear them.
But sir, pretending to be a Silvermane guard is a serious crime.
Stop acting like a wimp. You think you can make a fortune with that kind of attitude? Don't overthink things. Just play your part. Today's password is roast the sausage, not the bread. You got that?
Got it, sir. Roast the sausage, not the bread.
Don't let anything in that doesn't know the password. Not even a fly. You got that?
Don't worry, Mr. Norbert. I understand.
So it is Norbert after all. And he's making his accomplice impersonate a Silvermane guard. The audacity.
Yeah, that's it.
Found the culprit. Now we just have to catch him red-handed.
Keep up
Why he CVXP in the first place?
with it.
Try that again.
I hope I hit.
That's a move.
But I need to verify that.
Turn it up.
Nap time. I'm okay. You can't run.
Hit. Lance. Forward.
Keep up.
Let's see. Nah, that. Or 92.
Hey, you two! Don't move!
Must be the accomplice. Let's think fast.
Say the password or get out of here. This isn't any old shopping street, you know.
What's the sound? Not the breath.
Yes, that's correct.
So, you're gonna let us in now? We need to talk to Mr. Norbert about some important business-related matters.
Wait, did you just say Mr. Norbert? Who are you guys? This whole operation, the boss hasn't shown his face once. How could a couple of outsiders just walk in knowing his name?
Looks like our cover's blown.
Hello.
Guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
It's your fault.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Lance! Forward!
Keep up.
Phew! Watch this awesome move.
Nap time.
Hit!
Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Try that again. You can't run.
Keep up.
Lance! Forward!
We'll probably end up running into more of Norbert's goons up ahead. We should proceed with caution.
Okay. Let's see. 492. 49. You don't receive nothing. Okay, if you can avoid it, better to avoid. That's so sad. I do something.
Look, it's Norbert again. Let's see what he's talking about this time.
And the film? Is it packed and ready to go?
Right here, boss. The buyer's arriving soon. Here, this way.
Very good, very good. Well done. Patience. Soon we will all be rich.
Film! Did you hear that? That film he mentioned must be the same one that was stolen from the museum. Why would someone from such a wealthy family do something like this for money? It's unbelievable. We have to find a way to stop this before they sell the film.
It couldn't be.
Wait, don't make a move yet. We should take some pictures as evidence in case the culprit denies the charges. Your equipment probably has better specs than mine. I'll leave the picture taking to you. Norbert of the Cusper family, and everyone else here. Turn around and face me. Put your hands where I can see them.
What's going on? Who are you two?
We are here to bring you just. Let's say hi.
What's going on here, Norbert? Didn't you say your security was impenetrable?
Minions! I mean, Silvermane guards! Get rid of these intruders immediately!
You've got a lot of nerve drawing your weapons in front of an intelligence officer of the Silvermane Guards. Come on, let's give these imposters a taste of justice.
I should have bring Young King.
You can fight it or rock with it.
But forcing this is going to take so much time.
You can't run! Oh, try that again. Watch this awesome move. You're annoying.
Nap time.
Keep up.
I'm okay.
Try that again.
Stay close. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
Lance! Forward!
Just give it up.
You can't run.
Turn it up.
My turn.
Oh. Okay, this is not the same as Simulate Universe because I would find so annoying if he keep the counter open.
Keep up.
You can't run. Phew! Watch this awesome move.
Hit! Lance! Forward!
Turn it up.
On my mark. Not a step back.
Try that again. You can't run.
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Nap time.
Try that again.
Lance! Forward!
I was feeling that someone would he dehydrate. I don't know why, but I had a feeling.
Try that again.
Keep up. You can.
I was like, let me see the shit. I'm feeling something strange.
Watch this awesome move.
Nap time.
Stay close. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
Hit!
Turn it up.
Just give it up.
You can't run. Here.
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Try that again.
Lance! Forward!
You can't run.
Turn it up.
On my mark. Not a step back.
That's a lot in first.
Try that again. You can't run. Watch this awesome move.
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
There's no point in resisting, Mr. Norbert. Your accomplices have been subdued. There's nowhere to run. You had the audacity to tell your men to disguise themselves as Silvermane Guards. I'll be interested to see what kind of sentence the adjudication panel gives you.
You... this isn't right! You have no evidence of wrongdoing! We're just here to...
Still in denial? Your secret dealings have been photographed. We have all the evidence we need. Is there anything else you want to say?
I knew I couldn't trust you hooligans. Even the simplest of sales was too much for you to handle.
Silvermane Guard Lady, I surrender! Take the microfilm back to the museum. I'm sorry. I only asked one thing. Please don't hand me over to my uncle. With Klepoth as my witness, Uncle would be so angry he'd turn me into a leather jacket.
That's not up to me.
Oh, Mr. Coldfeet, what should I do in a situation like this? Save me. Save me!
What are you talking about? Who's got cold feet?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Oh, I had a whole life ahead of me. Is it all over?
Enough blubbing! If you didn't want to face the time, why do the crime? Everyone is responsible for the decisions they make in life. No exceptions.
Curse it! Curse it all! He warned me not to carry out the transaction in person, but I didn't want to spend money on hiring a bagman! I don't want to go to prison, not even for a day!
If you think you can commit crimes and go unpunished, dream on!
Okay.
It was a difficult journey, but it had a happy ending. Not only did we manage to recover the microfilm, we also caught the culprit behind the museum thefts. That's something worth celebrating. However, I'm still a little confused. Mr. Norbert is wealthy and opportunistic, but how did he manage to find so many accomplices and organize such a large-scale smuggling operation? These questions can wait until the interrogation. As for you and me, our work ends here. Thanks for your efforts. Come on, let's take the microfilm back to the museum.
This event's pretty long, I must say.
It works! The slides play without a hitch. The microfilm is undamaged. Once the projector is restored, the History Culture Hall can reopen to the public. Then visitors can enjoy all three of the museum's most important exhibits. I want to thank you again, on behalf of all the museum staff and all of the citizens of Belobog. If it weren't for your help, I'm afraid many of the exhibits in this museum would have been lost.
Those images are wrong. Those three images should never be public because of the lie. Another great comes to my name. Comment it.
I'm just stating the obvious. The way I see it, the museum's reopening is a very significant event, and worth remembering more than any other time in the past. A whole generation has grown up in the underworld in the last decade or so, and they never had the privilege of seeing these precious works of art and historical treasures. What you've done has helped bridge a huge gap for them. So, even if it seems small to you, you did a very great thing here. That's enough praise for now. Anyway, if you did want to continue working as a part-time manager and handle the daily operations of the History Culture Hall, I recommend talking to Miss Eris. It's not like we don't have any other suitable candidates for the position. Isn't it great you can help us with such an enjoyable job? Ah, and by the way, I'll keep you informed if we pry anything noteworthy out of that Mr. Norbert guy. See you later.
Oh, we have Brun. Okay, we have this. Um, we have Bronya. That's a lot, Visitor Pale. Okay, okay. Let me see. This need to upgrade to level 9. Fine. So let's see. Yeah, I can't wait a little. Is there stuff recruit? No, there's no stuff new recruit. So this will need to be stored here. Okay, I need 2 upgrades of this, but 3 upgrades of this. Uh, okay, that means this will need to be stored so only. That's fine for now. I will need to change people later. Oh my god, that's invisible NPC. I'm with the wrong team, but it's okay. It's just one battle.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Oh, that's gave you XP. Nice. I got the dot. Oh my god. Let's be real. So industrial hall needs to be upgraded. Ah, we don't have money. It's okay. The third, it's okay, but the problem is going to be the educational. And then we having a. I think it's the weakest here. Let's see. It helps a lot on visitors. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there is a way to fix that. Whew. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's stop here with the museum event. This taking way more time than I thought. I must say that I wasn't expecting to take this long. So anyway, let's end it here. Oh, why? Why fight? Anyway, uh, what have you do? I could wait for the next week to continue this event and all, but I also could do this on Saturday this week. I don't know how I will do it. I will probably do it Saturday. I don't want to. I don't want to drag this. And also, there will be events that are going to be less timey.
This is a great game. I've been waiting so long for it.
So I will probably stream more on Saturday this. So anyway, everyone, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy Dark Dark. Thank you very much. Really funny. Sadly, not fully voiced the event. I thought that I was near the end, but I'm not that close yet. Well, I'm probably at the end, but beginning of the end part. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope that you guys enjoyed. Good night.